You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Qwerpline this week is brought to you by the Hysterical Clerical Miracle. If you're long suffering from anhedonia, our Vatican scientists have developed a cure for your pleasure-dissociative orgasmic disorder. The Hysterical Clerical Miracle. Results are empirical.
Good morning, Nsburg. Welcome to Qwerpline. It's your friend Big G Money here with A Train. How's it going, Alex?
Watashi wa Totemo Genkai.
What?
It's Japanese. I read it off a package of Kansai Okonomiyaki.
What does it mean?
Hell if I know.
Well, Totemo Genkai to you too then, I guess.
What did you just say to me?
I don't know, but hey, hopefully everyone out there is having a beautiful morning in scenic Nsburg. It's all happening all at once.
Indeed, it never stops keep happening.
Indeed, it always keep happening forever, and all we can hope for is that it never stop happen. And now the news. The Harvest Festival Constitutional Congress's annual attempt to overthrow Harvest Queen Agatha failed this week, as is tradition. Spectators gathered on Tuesday to watch their traditional protest action of backing a dump truck of Folgers crystals into the town square fountain.
Well, they say the best part of backing up is Folgers in your truck.
I don't think they do say that, but if anyone in town is looking for a real bad cup of coffee, there's still plenty left.
Yeah, there's got to be a month's supply there, but the line is dwindling.
And in other news, Nsburg Elementary is fundraising for their cross-country ski trip and social studies excursion to the Maginot Line.
Put out that light.
So if you have any old skis, helmets, poles, Clister, interwar munitions maps, or enthusiasm for cross-country skiing across Central Europe, that last one is at an all-time low at the elementary school, so please give generously.
Seems appropriate considering enthusiasm was rationed during the war.
On what side?
Well, only one side. That was the problem with the Maginot Line.
Speaking of the past, we jump now over to Studio B, where local Nsburg historian Bertha Burpwinter is here to tell us about the exciting history of Nsburg's cellars. And she's being interviewed by We Have a Caller. Why now, Gus? I'm throwing... Fine, then. Hello.
Hello, is this the QWRP clown car?
No, Dick. Jimmy Jams isn't on until after the gardening show.
You will address me as Mr. Thurpston.
Well, caller, you're live on the air at QWRP. Are you trying to talk to Aldersman Alex by chance?
Nope, I'm going to Michael's.
Alex, what a surprise. Come in and join me for some sous vide.
I am so down. That asshole from the Pipesmen called.
Okay, bye, Alex.
No, sir, we're trying to address the public to gain support for our transit initiative.
Yeah, that's probably why Alex just left.
No, you imbecile, we have a new one. A proof of concept, if you will.
A mass transit system. A way for people to get from point A to point B at a reasonable cost in a short time. And a way to prove to the people of Nsburg that we're able to run this sort of infrastructure for you.
But it's not a train.
Not yet.
Not in its current form, which is a series of rigid inflatable boats, or zodiacs.
Zodiacs as in boats? Some kind of Shaughnessy River water taxi?
That's a good idea, but that only works if you want to go between point A and point B, and point A and B are both on the Shaughnessy River.
What if you want to get to the D, or the F?
I assume you ask real nice?
For that, we need to go underground. At least the parts that are underneath people's driveways.
Thanks to the shakeout of the property lottery, we have sovereignty over the entire East Sump Acres culvert grid.
And we've turned that culvert grid into a functioning aquatic transit network.
Why?
Well, surely you must know about the traffic problems in this city.
Would you believe I actually know very little about the traffic in this city?
Morning rush hour in East Sump Acres is just gridlock. But what if you got out of the gridlock and got into the locked grid? And then moved the water between those locks and flowed effortlessly to your destination at a reasonable price.
7 shillings one way, non-refundable, exact change only.
That sounds great, but what if your destination isn't on the East Sump Acres culvert grid? For example, the rest of Nsburg.
Well, the East Sump Acres watershed extends from the Discount Fruit Tent all the way to Flat Hill. But we need to go farther. And to do that, we're going to need something else.
A train, you twits! Give me my train!
Before we give you a train, how has this water taxi network been working? Have you been keeping a good schedule? Have there been any rider complaints? Have there been any casualties?
No casualties, no.
What if you count beavers?
17 casualties.
Yeah, see, that's not the kind of track record that would lead to you getting a track record.
Oh, you've got jokes now. Very droll. I want that train!
Okay, we're done here. Well, listeners, if you have outdated English currency and a thirst for cholera, try the secret Pipesmen's culvert taxis, I guess.
If you need to get from the Yurt Collective to the Chums in 40 minutes or less, we're your people!
Alex, you can come back now.
You're right, the dry aging really does help.
Thank you. Is it my turn to be on yet?
No, you're on after the break. Is he gone?
Yeah, they're gone.
What did I miss?
Well, do you desperately need to get from the Yurt Collective to the Chums?
Ew, no. Why?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I am now.
Well, it looks like Bertha Burpwinter got bored and went home, so speaking of the face Alex just made when he was talking about the Chums, we go now to Richter Hammock Slam up in the QWRP Traffic Coopter for a traffic update. How's it going up there, Richter?
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Wait, what are we doing that's not traffic today?
Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you.
Is he talking to us?
I have no idea.
Way to harsh my mojo, you two. Thanks for ruining my beautiful love song to my sweet.
I got a whole lot of questions, but it's just gonna take the form of what?
Love, Alex. I've fallen in love, and your ears are not worthy to hear the sweetness that is her name.
So then you're in love with the current traffic conditions.
Like the traffic flows, yearning to be free, my darling, so it goes. This report is not meant to be.
Let's play a game, Richter. If you wanted to get to your love's house, how easy would it be given current traffic conditions?
I would fly to her on love's wings, also the blades of my helicopter.
Okay, cool. Hypothetical, what if you were in a car?
Why the hell would I do that?
How about as an exercise, a thought experiment? You know, love makes us do funny things.
Well, if I too were bound to Earth's gravity, I would drive 500 miles, and I would drive 500 more.
Okay, go with me on this journey. You want to get something delivered to your love's place, like flowers or chocolate or whatever you're into. I don't need to know. What route would you suggest that the delivery person take if you wanted them to get there right away? Would you suggest that they go, around the Chumble floodplain? Maybe there's a backup on Highway 3. Anything.
Oh, I'd avoid the third exit on the Cloverleaf and take the back roads.
Great, thanks. Everyone, do your best with that.
We got real close that time.
Yeah, damn it. That means I lost to Edith in the traffic pool.
But she only bet 4 months.
Yeah, she's real optimistic. Oh, and speaking of eternal optimism, we go now to summer intern Derek, who is down with the organizers of the annual Policeman's Dogs Ball.
Hi, Graham. Hi, Alex. I'm so excited you sent me down here. I love dogs, but I never get to play with them because my dad won't let me keep them at home. But now there's all these dogs around me, and they're so cute, and I'm just going to get down and play with them for a
gear
while.
down there,
And I can't believe you sent me down here.
Down. Hey, Derek. Calm yourself, and please report on the event. Also, you probably shouldn't touch the police dogs if they're on duty.
No, there's no duty here. It's very clean down here. They've been taking care of the property quite nicely. Listeners, it's me, Derek. I'm the summer intern at QWRP-FM, and I've been sent to review the Nsburg Police Dogs Ball. And let me tell you, it's wonderful down here. I've seen a lot of dog balls, but this one's clearly the best.
Derek, I'm gonna ask,
Did we just tell him?
how about you explain what the event is about?
Sure thing, Graham. The Nsburg Police Dogs Ball is a grand institution, and tonight's soiree is a fantastical cornucopia of wonder.
And what is it?
Well, they dance. All the policemen bring their dogs down here, and the dogs have been taught through their training to dance with each other, and it's very cute. But sometimes they party a little too much, and it runs a little long, and then they get a whole bunch of phone calls to cut off the dog ball. Graham, did you know that Nsburg is known for holding dog balls?
How many canine fundraising events do we hold in Nsburg?
At last count, there were 7, which seems like an unusual number.
Can you describe what spectators might be enjoying if they come and visit?
Certainly. All of the dogs are dressed up in cute little costumes. Some of them are wearing tuxedos, and some are in ball gowns. Now, you'd think a dog ball might smell, but that's not the case.
Derek!
No, they have firm cleanliness rules. Every dog ball I've smelled has been fantastic.
So, Derek,
And you should see the buffet. There's treats and snacks, and I know people were concerned that this year was going to be a dry dog ball after things got out of hand last year, but let me assure you, listeners, this dog ball is wet and there's plenty to nibble on. They're even catering for the owners this year. It's mostly finger food, but they brought in a roaster so you can get like peanuts and pistachios, and I even had a mouthful of hot nuts earlier. Oh, wait, guys, I gotta go. The first dance is starting, and the owners have invited me to participate, but if I don't get there quick, I won't have my pick of bitches. I'll see you later.
wow, it really seems like Gus, stop laughing in my earpiece. Really seems like Derek's a big fan of dog balls.
You don't gotta keep saying it!
And we've rolled right on up to the break. When we come back, Edith Slump is going to be interviewing the organizers of the 1986 Christmas Parade to see if they have anything new for this year.
Spoilers, they don't.
Dude, have you been sitting there the whole time?
No, I was at Michael's having some tri-tip. It's divine.
And the Frankelid meteor shower is on tonight, so head on over to Frank's house and hopefully he'll keep the porch light off this time.
Why is it only over his house?
Magnets, dark forces, who knows?
He does have that copper roof.
Oh yeah.
And those cursed ancestors.
Oh, that's probably it then.
Yeah.
Stick around, folks. More Qwerpline right after this.
You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Thanks again to our sponsor, the Hysterical Clerical Miracle. If you're long-suffering from anhedonia, our Vatican scientists have developed a cure for your pleasure-dissociative orgasmic disorder, the Hysterical Clerical Miracle. Our clients are panegyrical.